I'm a half-foot. Black hobbits. I'm a black hobbit. It's about the early days of the Shire.
Hobbits weren't written into the Second Age, so showing them is a stretch in and of itself. The Shire, however, was only inhabited 1600 years into the Third Age.
So we're an indigenous population of half-foots, and we're hobbits, but we're called half-foots. And we're multicultural. We're a tribe, we're not a race. So there are black and Asian and brown and even Maori types.
Hobbits were also not black, brown, Asian, or Maori. Honestly, if these hobbits are going to be in the show, it's pretty clear they're just doing this to cram their political ideology into the series.
I have no memory of this place.
Hoo-wee! You knew this was going to happen, and it's going to be awesome. Look, either way we win, right? Either the writing's really good and the Lord of the Rings show is awesome, or it's an unmitigated disaster and we get the entertainment of it crashing and burning. To me, as a content creator, and hopefully to you as a content consumer, this is going to be great. Vanity Fair released their first look at the new Amazon's Lord of the Rings, and it's absolutely amazing. Let me just start off with this amazing quote from the producer on the show. It felt only natural to us that an adaptation of Tolkien's work would reflect what the world actually looks like. That's right, because fiction must also depict reality. Says Lindsay Weber, executive producer of the series. Tolkien is for everyone. That's right. There's plenty of Tolkien to go around for everybody. And we're going to get into the hilarious backlash after a quick word from this video sponsor, Kamikoto. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Kamikoto. That's right. Kamikoto makes Japanese steel kitchen knives using traditional techniques from Japan. Over 800 years of Japanese technology and expertise have gone into creating the steel that this knife has been meticulously handcrafted from, using techniques that date all the way back to the Edo period of Japan. Kamikoto only uses steel sourced from mills in Japan. Each knife comes in a beautiful, heavy-duty wood box. It makes sure that the knife is stored safely. Each knife is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee. These are knives that I personally own and use. I got a set through this promotion. Over Christmas, I used it to cut a beautiful brisket that I had made for the holidays, and cut ham and turkey and all sorts of things. Not only did it work flawlessly, but it was a talking point at the table. The knives felt like the perfect weight. They were perfectly balanced. And on top of all of this, Kamikoto is currently having a massive Valentine's Day sale. Just for you guys, on top of the sale, you can get an additional $50 off any purchase you make with the discount code TheQuartering. So click the link below or go to kamikoto.com/thequartering and use promo code TheQuartering to save an extra $50 today. Now let me get this out of the way right away. Be ready for everyone to gaslight you and call you racist if you don't like the show, even though they cast an elf that looks like Don Lemon. And you know, if you have any concerns or criticisms for this show, just be ready for everyone to reduce it down to you being racist. You can even look at my quote tweets. All I said was, Amazon released their first look of Lord of the Rings show. Quite the reimagining. I'm sorry, I didn't do that right. Reimagining. Coming our way. That's what I said, right? Look at the quote tweets already. Look at the quote tweets already. I want to put the quartering in ankle lock until he says the N-word. Why are they black? Must be wokeism. I mean, this is what the left is going to do. And 40-year-old white man triggered by black woman. I mean, this is what they're going to do, right? Now, again, show could be great. I'm not saying that I know for a fact it's going to suck. There's absolutely nothing about having a more diverse cast that inherently makes a show worse. But let's not pretend like this isn't exactly what it is, right? It's somebody filling a diversity quota. You know, I can't imagine a lot of black dwarfs. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this woman is a dwarf. How come she doesn't have a beard? Because the dwarven women have beards. And exactly why would there be black dwarves? They live underground. I mean, if it's got to, reflect the truth, right? Either it's the truth or it's fiction. Or is it only, is it only a story when it fits you? So we get a bunch of pictures from the set that don't really mean anything to me. It looks a little too overproduced, right? You have, in a bold move, bold, it's bold, everybody, bold. Rings of Power condenses Token's Middle-earth timeline and adds an entirely new characters. Sophia Namvetti's dwarven princess, how come she doesn't have a beard? Disa and Ismael Cruz's Cordova's Sylvian elf. By the way, they also made her a single mom. Just saying. Variety did that. I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Amazon did that. They're like, well, it's a black woman, but let's also make her a single mom. And we have basically only pictures of chicks. There's like one picture or two pictures of like dudes. This dude looks like a chick. This guy actually looks like a strong dude. But again, this is the pictures that Variety shared. Okay, so maybe there's more to the show. There's absolutely possibility. There's a possibility that there's more to the show, right? So they talk about it, and you can read their garbage if you want. But I'm more interested in the replies because, ooh, baby, they are good. Let's just look at the top reply right here. Of course, black dwarven females that live underground away from the sun. That's peak world building. You could have added someone Easterling characters. You could have added someone awesome Easterling characters if you wanted more diversity. This just seems forced. 650 likes. If they want more diversity, then they can do a series about the Blue Wizards. There's almost no lore on them. Plenty of room to innovate, but no, they had to F with settled lore. 900 likes. Rip Lord of the Rings. Thanks for nothing. Token would not have approved. Real dwarven princesses. Yeah, they had beards, right? Now, I wasn't a Wheel of Time guy, but a lot of people seem to point out that Wheel of Time had a lot of this also, like, weird kind of... Oh, wait. Does she have the sideburns? Does she have sideburns? No, I don't see that. Unless there's another picture. If she's got a beard, then okay. I approve. 100%. I don't think so. I think someone added that, though. Dear Lindsay Weber, you should have known that dwarves live underground. Token was not stupid. The dwarves were all Caucasian because living underground, they would not even be able to acquire melanin. In any case, if I have to criticize you, I will do it only after having seen an episode, not before. A fair position to be in. Absolutely fair. I can't tell if that doesn't look like it might be from a different picture. Maybe she does have sideburns. Thankfully, you can't ruin the Bucks. Where is everybody saying that this is awesome? Token is for everyone. Wow, thanks, Amazon. 70 years, dozens of language, generations of fan. Yes, it really wasn't accessible or relatable until you came along to reimagine Middle-earth as New Westeros. I mean, not bold enough to have a beard. The comment section is absolutely dunking on them. Another loss to wokeism. I hope she's Eastern or Southern dwarf, so the logic of the legendarium may be saved at least a little bit. They have the rings of power bingo. We've got okay, so we have all sorts of Marvel-style quips, morally gray evil beings, a hookup scene, female wizards, hashtag not all orcs. Oh yeah, disabled character. They're going to have almost all of that. And you have like Lord of the Rings unveils story details, won't have Game of Thrones level hookups and fighting. It shouldn't have any, by the way. It shouldn't have any. You know what literally nobody said about the original Lord of the Rings series? Boy, I really wish there was more steamy scenes. Said nobody ever. And what I do think is interesting, like, sure, you can take the lowest common denominator and think my criticism is simply black people, which it isn't, because there's not only black people in this. Here's a white lady, and then Don Lemon, the archer there. Sorry, man, it's, you know, you just look like Don Lemon to me, don't you? I mean, come on, right? That's Don Lemon, international newsreader Don Lemon. You can have a black elf, sure, but you've got to explain it, probably. That's the thing. Like, these showrunners are so damn lazy that, like, okay, explain to me why. Give them an interesting backstory. How they ended up that way. Why is there a black dwarf? Where did she come from? Who are her people? Is she the only one? Are there other groups of them? Where are they from? They can pull this off if they do that. They can simply talk about how they've expanded the lore. But let's not pretend like that's really what they're doing here. None of this will matter, by the way, if the show's awesome. None of it's going to matter. None of it will matter if there's amazing writing and good world building, but if what we're seeing already is anything but that. Every single picture features a, you know, your traditional... That's a nice picture. She looks good there. This is a dumb picture. Like, you have this guy, this chick. I think she does have sideburns in that picture. It'd be interesting to see. Don Lemon. Huge production budgets. Huge production budgets. This androgynous elf guy. Their forbidden love. I don't see a single fight scene anywhere. What I'm seeing is a lot of deep gazes into everyone's eyes. Show me a fight scene. There's a reason that Two Towers is highly regarded as the best of the series. Obviously, the first and third are required in the movie's sense. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't think, like, yeah, black people exist, quoting, the woke mob is ruining everything. I didn't even say that. So don't let people gaslight you into it. Either the show is going to be good or it's not going to be good. But I have a feeling it's not going to be good. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.